Leviathan here. If you recall, in my P1 hood swap episode, I talked about the 3 different options I had to where I could find a P1 style hood for the McLaren 650S. So today I'm going to go into a little bit more detail to talk about the cost differences between the 3. I'm also going to address some of the hate comments I've received so far. Option 1 is McLaren Special Operations, or MSO, which is a division of McLaren that provides bespoke customization options to customers. And they offer everything from unique customization to building one-off limited edition models. Their mandate, I'll read from their website, their mission is to make what is already special into something truly unique. To create your perfect McLaren. Based on that mission, you would think creating a P1 style hood would be no issue for McLaren. So I did contact them and I included a few renders in my email. They got back to me a few days later, and I will read their email. MSO does not currently produce a P1 style bonnet for the 650S, or hood. The P1 bonnet is a functional aerodynamic component which plays a significant role in the overall P1 aerodynamic package. Then they also provided a visual representation of the airflow. The 3 areas that we would need to consider to design and engineer a feature like this is redesign of the front bumper and bonnet to allow for increased airflow to enter the luggage area of the vehicle and exit through the bonnet. Pedestrian safety impact testing, and impact of downforce and therefore aerodynamic balance. The feature will be designed and engineered to McLaren OEM standards, with proven performance, functionality, and warranty. Whilst we would need to discuss the brief in more detail before confirming, we believe that the commission would likely be in the order of £250,000 to £350,000 and would take us between 6 and 8 months to deliver the project. That's around $350,000 to $500,000 US. I could not believe the price when they told it to me, and I'm going to include a screenshot of this email correspondence in my comments. So be sure to check it out. We all thought that a $20,000 door for Ferrari was expensive. Oh, try a $500,000 hood. Obviously that was not an option for me. If I take all of the money I make from YouTube every year, that will take me over 1,000 years to pay off. So there's no way I was going down that route. And now you're probably wondering, what was the price if I just got it directly from China or a North American distributor? Well, it's roughly 1% of the MSO price, around $3,500 to $5,000 plus shipping and taxes and all of that, which I won't get into. You have a few different options when it comes to the hood. You could either go fiberglass, which makes it a lot easier to paint, or you could go with carbon fiber, which I obviously decided to go with because I just felt that the carbon fiber worked with the accents. And I just love the way carbon fiber looks. There's so many carbon fiber accents all around the car, and I'm just gonna stick with it. Now, let's move over to the hate. To be honest, I'm disappointed in a lot of you. I was expecting a lot more hate from YouTube. And when I put on stripes on the hood, I got a lot of hate. And I was surprised. It's a decal. I can remove it in 5 minutes, yet people were telling me that I completely ruined the car. It's worthless, it's garbage, you can't drive it anymore, it's destroyed. Whew. I did get a lot of hate, and I thought going with the hood, I would get even more hate because it is a much bigger part and it drastically impacts the overall visual appeal of the car. I was not going for beauty, I was not going for charm, I was not going for class. I wanted the McLaren to look a bit more aggressive and wild, and I also wanted to feel a bit more intimidating and scary. And just as I was driving here right now, I looked at the reflection, I'm like, holy! So let's talk a bit about the hate comments. A couple of people thought that it just looked ugly, which is perfectly fine because that's exactly what I was going for. Someone else also mentioned that the car is less practical now since I'm taking away from luggage space. Well, let me just show you the front. As you can see, there's a very slight dip and it's probably taking away less than 2% of the luggage space, probably not even close to that. In fact, right now, this is as full as it's ever been. I have cameras, I have drones, I have water, I have protein bars, and it's everything I need. And if the front storage is not enough for you, there's also a secret spot where the roof goes. I feel next, just to troll with McLaren a little bit, I will send a note to McLaren Special Operations and ask them what the price would be to design a P1 style wing for the McLaren 650S. And I want you to comment down below with what you think the price would be. And the winner will get a Leviathan t-shirt. Thanks for watching. Until next time.